Good morning to all of us students. Today I have brought the last episode of this story, The Lost Child, written by Mulk Raj Anand. Previously, we have exchanged our idea about all three characters, and it is the conclusion about the person who found the child, in what way he tried his best to console. My dear, there is a proverb. It is often said, a book cannot be judged by its cover. So, how can we judge the person who found the child? He might be very sympathetic, kind, or cruel to others. But here in the story, we have all sort of evidence that tells that the person was really a kind-hearted, and he brought all sorts of possibility to console the child. As we know, the child lost his parents and got mixed up with the crowd in the fair. But anyway, by struggling, the lost child reached the temple door. He offered him his arm. He started soothing the child. But as the story tells, the boy had very negative response and a kind of refusal. He had only one thing. He wanted to have his parents anyhow. Everything had become useless for him. My dear, you may realize the panicness of the child who lost his parents. It is a common phenomena whenever we lose our precious thing, our relatives, or something happens wrong with us, we all become sad, unhappy, and restless. And it happened with the child. After being separated, he became restless, started crying, shedding tears, and we see ultimately he remained the same. My dear, the gentleman made every effort to make him happy, but we see here in the story nothing could satisfy him. As a reader, I am grateful to the person who rescued the child. It is on human basis, it's our prime duty to save a child or a person if she is in a troublesome situation. It happens with anyone. So whosoever is present there should stride forward to support the person. And if it is not done, it would be very inhuman and unkind that we could do nothing and will remain the viewers. We are human beings. We have sense of humanity, and we see in what way we utilize it. My dear, those are in distress, they need our support, they need our help and cooperation. If it is not done, certainly we are not to be said human beings. As a man, it is our social duty and above all, prime duty to come forward and should do something what we can do at the time. There were so many persons in the fair, everybody listened the crying of the child, but nobody came to him. Why only one person came to him and tried his best to make him happy? It shows that the person was very kind and pious, very generous. It is other thing that the number of such a person is very less. Most of us are very greedy, lusty, and we try to fulfill our own lust and desire. But what would happen with the rest of the world where our help is needed, where our support is required? So, why not, without comparing anything, good or bad, we can say that the person who saved the child was really great. A person could be savior or destroyer, but our humanity comes first. In our practical life, in our everyday life, we see whenever we feel ourselves in distress, people come forward, raise their hands, and they support us. But, my dear, we forget it. But such a sense of obligation is not to forget, it is to remember. Let us remember once again that wherever we are, we must support others with the asset what we have physically or economically. But the first one is much more required. And before concluding this story, I think you all are aware of the gist of the story in which the author Mulk Raj Anand has very witfully brought the characters and has justified with all by providing a sense of learning that is to help others. So, with these words, I conclude the story. We shall get together with others next day. Thank you.